Be in landscape mode today. Last time we had some technical difficulties, so let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'll wait for a comment to pop up and then we will get rolling. Alright, cool. Just got the word from my wife that we're looking good and we're ready to go. So you'll see I've got sticks in my hands and a practice pad, but this is day 2 of the foundation course. And for that course, we don't need any drumsticks or a pad or drums or cymbals or anything. So don't worry about that. Now, if you caught the first lesson, day 1, that was all about singles, doubles, and paradiddles. Now, singles, just to quickly recap, because I know there'll be a few people here today that weren't on day 1. Singles, right, left, right, left, right, left. Single stroke roll, singles, same thing. Doubles, or double stroke roll, as you may have heard been referred to. Doubles, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So we've got singles, doubles. The third one is the one that trips everybody up, paradiddles. Now paradiddles, weird name, I know. That is the one where we go right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. You could think of this as a pattern that is mirroring itself. Mirroring, it mirrors itself. How's that? So you're going to go right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Or you could think of it as a quick single and a double. Quick single on the other side and a double. Hey, we got Victor. Cheers from Mexico. Hola, Victor. Gonna alter my angle a little bit so hopefully you can see my... Oh, you can see out the window there. Look at that. You can see the palm of my hand and hopefully see my hands. That's a bit better. Oh, haha. Hola. Okay, now the other thing I'll just mention real quick, which if you saw day 1 you will know this already. I'm going to be using a metronome for these lessons. Now a metronome is just something that gives off a click, just so we can outsource the time, so we can actually monitor if we're getting faster, if we're getting more confident. We need to actually outsource the tempo. So I use this app here. I'm going to show you, hopefully you can see this. This is called Pro Metronome. It's a free app. I've got no affiliation with Pro Metronome. It's just a really simple app that I recommend. And the other thing you might want to do, if you're serious, this is not for everybody. If you're serious and you really want to track your progress, I'd get some kind of stopwatch, just so you can monitor what you're doing, how long you're doing it for. You don't want to practice too long and be a hero, and you don't want to just go too short either. You just need to get the work done. All right, and with that said, speaking of getting work done, let's go. So there's my timer there. What we're going to do is we're going to play at 55 BPM, 55 beats per minute. So this is what this sounds like. It's really slow. You hearing that? So we've got... Now, really important. We're going to get more into subdivisions on the next lesson, but okay, just terminology break for just a second. If we do singles at this speed, you guys are going to die of boredom. We're not going to really achieve anything playing singles at that speed. So what we do is we subdivide the beat. We're going to do 4 singles for every click. Should sound a little bit like this. Every time there's a click, I'm hitting my right hand. Join in if you want. This is the warm-up round. Just to establish the tempo. Last time was 50. This is 55. Good. Let's set our timer. 1 minute of singles, These are 16th notes, but we're going to get more into terminology as we go, as we progress through the course. 1 minute of singles at 55. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right, left. Right hand on each click. Tapping your knees. Trying to bury that click if we can, so you can't hear it. If you bury the click, you know you're playing in time. Cool. 1 minute. Congratulations for showing up again, by the way. The most important thing is that you're here. I don't care if you master this exercise. You're not supposed to master this exercise in 1 or 2 live lessons. The important thing is that you're here, and it's much more important. All the scientific evidence for improving your performance is all about showing up. Showing up is more important than striving for perfection. Striving for perfection just creates this big thing in your head of, oh, I didn't do it, oh, I'm not talented, I'm not a drummer, I'll go and eat Doritos on the couch. Like, that's not going to help anyone. What is going to help is that you're here and you're doing the work. You might be playing completely out of time with me. It doesn't matter. But you have to show up. All right, doubles. So doubles, remember, right, right, left, left. Same thing, same tempo. This is going to be a little bit more challenging, but let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Double, double. Double, 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 double. How's this one? More difficult? Okay, I see there we've got Kim Winslow out there who's saying that this one was a little bit more difficult. Now, I would expect that. You wouldn't be normal if it was easier, probably. And just remember, we're not striving for perfection. We're striving to actually be here and get the work done. Tempo, look, I'm just setting arbitrary tempos, and I'm looking for slow tempos that we can actually use to get going for non-drummers to get in the fight. Take away the metronome. If you feel like, no, today I can't play this in time, put it away. Just get used to this exercise. Get used to what right, right, left, left feels like. Then chuck on the metronome. Now, I did get some feedback on the first lesson that one way that helped them to get into this was to maybe give themselves a rest. So you could count to, let's say, 4 clicks, and only on the 4th play the doubles. So you could try this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, double, double. 1, 2, 3, double, double. Double it up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, double, 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 double. That's easier. 2, double, 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 double. Whatever gets you in the fight. It doesn't matter. We don't want any status anxiety about not being able to execute exercises that you've never done before. Okay, Paradiddles. Now this one I hope will be challenging for you. Remember, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Let's hit it. Reset our timer. 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. That's better. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. On the clicks, right, left, right, left. Alternates. Trying to bury that click. It's hard to do. And rest. Cool, so hopefully that's all good. Now our bonus exercise as per the first lesson was to combine all of these. So we're going to do a bar of each. We're going to have a 4 count of singles, 4 count of doubles, 4 count of paradiddles, and it's just going to cycle around. I'll give you a quick demo. I've carried on here. Stop that. So this is just a demo. Actually, I'll do this without the click. So we're going to have singles, 2, 3, 4, doubles, 2, 3, 4, paradiddle. Back to singles. A minute of it. A minute of torture, but I think you can do it. So just real quick, again, there's a lot of talking at this point of the live lessons. I'm hoping as we move on, I'm going to lose the talkalitis and we're just going to have more playing, less talking. But I feel like it's really important you know what to do thoroughly, you know why you're doing it. And I guess why we're doing this is these are the 3 fundamental rudiments in drumming. So these are the building blocks that all drumming is sort of based off of, and all the amazing drummers that you see on my channel, they're using these rudiments all the time. Often it's hard to spot because they're playing them so quickly or in such complicated ways, but they're all there. And there's no passing go without the basics. I mean, how many analogies should we throw in? You can't build a house on the sinking foundations, all that stuff. It's all about the fundamentals. So remember our bonus exercise at this stage, singles, doubles, and paradiddles, cycled without stopping. So, are you ready? 2, 3, 4, singles, 2, 3, 4, doubles, 2, 3, 4, paradiddle, 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 singles, 2, 3, 4, doubles, 2, 3, 4, paradiddle, paradiddle, singles, doubles, paradiddle. Paradiddle. And that's it. That's your beginner day's practice. You just do small bits at a time. As we move on and I start introducing new exercises, we're going to continue with this as a bit of a warm-up. So your routine, your exercise is going to get bigger and bigger. It's like sort of, I guess, if you were going jogging and you wanted to sort of build on your running time, you sort of need to start building up a little bit of endurance and stamina and a few different things that you can work on. I think we should have a few questions. If anyone does have any questions, hit me now and I'll try and get to them, although they do flash up on the screen and then they disappear. And just while I'm waiting for if there are going to be any questions, maybe there's not. One thing to be aware of is we're playing without sticks at the moment, and that's good. I want to do that because I want to bring in you, not a regular drummer. Thank you so much for the series. I've been wanting to get a drum in. Oh, thank you, Max. My pleasure. Just remember, when you are on sticks and a pad, you can't really see my pad there. Hold on. These exercises, hopefully you can see that. These exercises are actually going to get easier because, like for example, when you play a double on your leg with your hand, it doesn't bounce back. You've actually got to bring that hand back. Now, if you're playing with sticks and a pad or a drum, you've got gravity. You've also got rebound. So if I hit a drum, the stick, if I hit it correctly, the stick's going to bounce back, right? Now, my wrist has to get back up in the air to do the next hit. So why not get a cheeky little hit on the way up? And there we have the magic of rebounds and gravity and actually learning drums, dare I say, properly, as opposed to just having to hack around. You sort of learn all these little tricks, and yeah, I strongly recommend it. Investing in some drum lessons. These live lessons are free also, so in a form of payment would be subscribing to my channel. If you are feeling kind, I would appreciate your subscription and perhaps liking the video. And share it with a friend. Share it with a friend, that'd be great. Oh, what did you say? Did someone just comment? What's this? This is my Drums and Coffee mug. So this is my merch, because life is about drums and coffee, and that's kind of, you know, the rest can wait. Have we got any questions? I know there's a little bit of a lag on the question part. Practice stands, any type, grip type, screw into bottom. Ew. Okay. This is when I need my memes, eh? Anyway, I'll not go there right now. Stand types, well, I'm just using a snare stand for my practice pad, if that's what you're talking about. And yeah, I like the Evans Real Feel practice pad. Again, it's not enough endorsement or affiliation, it's just, yeah, what I use. So hopefully that answers your question. I know there are practice pads that screw into the stand. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, once you're hitting them a lot hard and fast, they can actually unwind. And I've seen that and I've experienced it myself, so I prefer just a music stand. Ruffy, thanks for this. Ruffy, hey man, I think, you know what, I think you were my first patron. So I really appreciate you being here for these lessons. Grip. Yeah, look, these are designed to be beginner lessons. I'm going to get more into grip as we move on, because I don't want to make this overly complicated. And at this point, we're not even using sticks for the live lesson part. But I use matched grip, which is just both hands basically the same. Make a little V with your sticks. Now, everyone would have seen this type of grip, traditional grip. I actually did all of JS school in traditional grip, which is just bizarre to me now. Yeah, I mean, if you just gave someone who's never played the drums before 2 drumsticks, I mean, they're not going to do this, are they? Right, I'm ready. They're going to just, if you just pick them up cold, you're going to pick them up like this. I don't know. It just makes sense to me to use matched grip. Nothing against traditional at all. Both grips work. It's just, you've got to do the work. Both grips work. Okay, we don't have any more questions here at the moment. How about, doesn't have to be today, but at some point in the series, could you speak about developing limb independence? Yeah, absolutely. So limb independence is just, when you have control over different limbs. And yeah, this is not for a foundation course really for people who have only just dipping their toes into drumming. Hurter lesson. Yeah, sure. It's really hard to track all these questions, eh? But yeah, we will get into limb independence as I do further courses. I'm planning to do many more courses and improve these live lessons. Just learning about live YouTube myself. Hurter lessons. So Hurter is essentially at its simplest form, 2 fast notes followed by 2 notes that are half the speed. And when we double them like on top of each other, so one on their own, 2, and so on and so on. Yeah, not for a beginner course, but yeah, definitely good. Use them with my students all the time. Anything else? There's always going to be a question, where do I get the metronome? In your app store. Yeah, as I said at the top, I use Pro Metronome, which looks something like this. How often are you going to do live lessons? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm going to gauge how they go. I would really like to give it a good go though. I think it's an amazing platform, YouTube Live. I am considering doing a live lesson every single day. That would probably be on a different channel. I don't think it would fit with my main channel to do one every day, but we'll see how successful they are. If they take off and people really like it, I would consider doing a live lesson every single day. Anything else? Singles, doubles, and paradiddles. That's all you need to know at this point. Don't feel deflated if you think, oh, I already know singles, doubles, and paradiddles. The whole idea of this course is that I can bring in beginners or people who have always wanted to play the drums. Because a lot of people who watch my channel aren't drummers. They're fans of drumming or fans of music. So this is all for you guys. Hello from South Africa. All Blacks going down this weekend. Oh, you guys are the best. Yeah, so it's for beginners. As we move on and move into more complicated areas, hopefully the people that started in this foundation course can come with us. But yeah, we'll have a bit more for everyone else as well. I've got so many exciting things in the works. But yeah, I won't go there on this one. Rudiments to a kit, how to translate. Yeah, okay. So these are sort of moving on a bit. Might not be apparent at first, but these basic rudiments we're working on, singles, doubles, paradiddles. These are all transferable to a drum kit. So we're not just working on them to punish you. They're actually useful, and the best drummers in the world use these. You have to remember, you've got two hands, right? And you're either going to be hitting the drum or a drum kit with a right or a left. Beyond that, it's just binary. It's just combinations of rights and lefts. So you have to, at some point, get some good, solid time and work done on these basics, on these real basic rhythms. And it will set you up for success on the kit. All right, I'm going to sign off because I'm just ranting now. But I'll give it a couple of seconds just to see if anyone's got a further question. But hey, I appreciate you joining in on this live lesson. Things are going to get more complicated. Do you play any other instruments? If so, has that helped with your drumming? Yeah, that's a great question. So at music school, I had to play piano. And mallet instruments. Being a drummer, I had to do tune percussion there as well, so that was really good. But I can't just sit down at a piano and play great or anything like that. Second stroke on a double, I mean. Are you talking about getting power on the second stroke? Again, we're drifting off from the basics. You're not going to get any real power in a second stroke if you're just hitting with your hands. You need the rebound for that. You need that stick up, bang, pop. So you can do inverted doubles where you're accenting the second one. And really exaggerate it. And as you start speeding up your doubles, hopefully they come down to an even volume. But generally when people play doubles, they hammer the first one and the second one's just real light. It sounds awful. You're never going to have an even double stroke roll if you're going, ah! Ah! Like, they need to be somewhat even. So if you weren't looking, you wouldn't know that I'm playing doubles. If we have sticks but not a practice pad, what can we use? Good question. Let's get back to what this is all about, foundations. You can use your knees and your hands and your brain. What I want you to know is I want you to know what singles are. And I want you to know that singles are a single stroke roll. Terminology stuff. Doubles are double stroke rolls. Right, left. Yeah, cool, got it. Paradiddle is right, left, left. You just know these things instinctively. And as you watch my channel and you're learning all about drumming, you're going to understand. And over time, all these things are just going to come together and you'll just have a better appreciation and understanding of what you're watching and if you're playing, what you're actually doing. Knees, honestly, if you have a basketball, that works great for practicing. Oh, cool. Are you talking about without sticks? That would be quite bouncy with sticks, wouldn't it? Never tried that. Actually, knees are really good with sticks because you don't get any rebound, so you've got to work really hard. It's a really good way to practice. Doubles, man, forget it. Really difficult on your leg. I think it was Dennis Chambers, many famous drummers practiced not on a practice pad, not on a kit. Practice on a pillow, doesn't bounce back. You got to work really hard and you end up getting really strong and really fast. I used to practice on a pillow, which was, Jason Sawyer's drums. Yep, absolutely. I totally agree. It's a great way to practice. And many people might not believe me. I mean, you might think, this potentially a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. You're drilling in muscle memory and it's actually quite hard to play doubles, even at 55. And you're going to be getting some nice technique going with practice. At first you might be just hammering, but yeah, it'll come. Happy birthday, Rooney. Hey, thanks. My birthday was on the 7th, but I'll take it. Still accepting gifts too, by the way. If you dig around on the channel, in the about section, you can possibly even find my address. And I drink whole beans espresso. Thank you. All right, we're coming up to the half-hour mark, and I think we're good. Any final call for comments, questions? Coffee for the win. Drums and coffee. That's what it's all about. Subscribing is a good gift. That is 100% true. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. And we'll see how these live lessons go, how they're received. And we could possibly end up with a live lesson a day. Awesome. All right, I'm going to sign off. But everybody have a great day. And good luck with your practice. Hit me in the comments if there's anything you're struggling with. And we will address it as we move on. Next lesson is a golden terminology, subdivision. We're going to get into subdivision, and this is something that I always talk about and bring up on the channel, and it's just so confusing for most people. I see it, I'll even mention subdivision to students, and you just see that We're going to get into it. I'm going to try and make it as understandable and simple as possible. And you probably don't realize it, but you were actually subdividing today. If you were doing the exercise with me, you're already subdividing. But with that said, I'm going to sign off and I will see you at the next live lesson. Stay tuned, subscribe. Ciao.